day. Welcome to Learning Module in Health 9 Lesson 6.
Lesson number 6. Prevention and Control of Substance Use and Abuse.
Our objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners should be able to 1. Discusses strategies in the prevention and control of substance use and abuse. 2. Applies decision-making and resistance skills in situations related to substance use and abuse. And 3. Describes helpful alternatives to substance use and abuse.
But before we proceed to our discussion, let's answer this pretest. Analyze the following statements. Identify the treatment modality referred to and choose your answer inside the box. Then write your answer on the line before the number. Number 1. The most common form of treatment is behavioral therapy, which involves some combination of individual, group, and family therapy. Right? And the correct answer is D. Psychological and social services. It is the process by which the body clears itself of drugs. It is designed to manage the acute and potentially dangerous psychological effects of stopping drug use. And the correct answer is F. Detoxification. Number 3. It provides facilities for sports and recreation to offer patients the opportunity to engage in constructive activities and to establish peer relationship. And the correct answer is letter A. Sports and recreation. Number 4. It is the process of determining whether a particular rehabilitation center is a good fit for the patient. The correct answer is letter B. Intake and admission. And number 5. Opportunities shall be made available to patients for the purpose of improving their skills, interest, and capabilities on a particular vocational field of their choice. And the correct answer is letter E. Educational and vocational services. Let's have this recap. Match column A with column B. Choose the word from column B that best describe or associate on column A. Write the letter of your answer on the blank before the number. Number 1. Everything the person sees, hears, and feels are the opposite of reality. 2. Also known as uppers or speeders. 3. Known as downers, suppress or slow down the central nervous system. 4. Found in common household chemical products. And number 5. Administered to patients with mental problem. Choose your answers correctly. Alright, let's check. If you got the same answer, congratulations! In 2013, the Dangerous Drugs Board or DDB launched Barkada Contra Droga or Fears Against Drugs, a program for the prevention of drug abuse. This also hopes to change the meaning of the word Barkada, which connotes a negative influence, into something more inspiring and productive. It pledges to keep the community and the family safe and secure from the evils of illegal of drugs. Drug addiction can be treated, but it is not simple. It is a chronic disease and people cannot simply stop using drugs for a few days and be instantly cured. Most patients need long-term or repeated care to help them stop using drugs completely and recover their lives. Letter A. Strategies in the prevention and control of substance use and abuse. Addiction treatment must help the person do the following. Number 1, stop using the substance or drug. Say no to drugs. Get yourself out of that situation quickly. Number 2, stay drug-free. Get into sports or other interests. Enroll in art, dance, or voice lessons. Number 3, be productive in the family, school, and community. Participate in school clubs or organizations. Join cause-oriented projects like tree planting, feeding, and coastal cleanup. Letter B, drug abuse treatment and rehabilitation. Drug dependents or patients should not feel alone. Learn how to extend effective and compassionate help to them. Drug-dependent treatment and rehabilitation can be classified into Number 1, voluntary. The drug-dependent or patient decides on his or her own to be examined and is willingly admitted in rehabilitation center. Number 2, securing treatment and rehabilitation. 1. The drug dependent or his or her family obtains a referral from a drug dependency examination, the DDE at the Central Screening and Referral Unit, CSRU at the Rizal Medical Center, Pasig City. 2. The drug dependent will be examined by a physician accredited by the DOH. Number 3. If positive, a certification and other requirements are submitted to the Legal Affairs Division of DDB. 4. An application form must be accomplished and notarized as requirement for the petition for confinement. Number 5. The drug dependent or family decides where to avail the drug treatment and rehabilitation. DDB may recommend government-owned RTCs for individuals who cannot afford to avail of the services of private centers. Letter D. Decision-making and resistance skills. Here are some statements for each resistance skills. Number 1. Identifying the right decision. 2. Valuing your own opinion. 3. Starting your views assertively. 4. Clarifying and questioning. Letter E. Healthy alternative to substance or drug use and abuse. Meaningful activities. Engaging in something you believe in gives meaning to everyday life. Being active in meaningful activities builds self-confidence and character. This makes you more focused on productive activities and make you a productive member of your community. Number 1, talk therapy or psychotherapy. Number 2, exercise. Number 3, diet. And number 4, balance in life. Alright class, let's check your understanding by doing these activities. Activity number 1, what will you do? Apply decision-making and resistance skills to the following situations. Number 1, while walking home from school, a stranger approaches you and offers something. He says, it smells good, tastes good, and will help you improve your studies and school performance. Number 2, one day, While walking down the school corridor, you notice your classmate bring out small plastic bags with dried weeds. He is selling the drugs to some students. You know that the kid is known bully, and anyone who gets in his way will mean trouble. Situation number 3. You are having a group review at the house of one of your classmates. The parents are not there to supervise your activity. While reviewing, one of your classmates opens a pack of something and melts it in a piece of foil. Everybody smokes the substance. You are asked to try even just once to experience it. What will you do? And for activity number 2, you need to create your very own armor shield against drug use, abuse, and dependence. Be very creative. Simple drawings will suffice. Your armor shield will look like an emblem. And to wrap up our discussion, what can you do? List different activities which can help you avoid getting into drugs. List what health dimensions it develops or enhances. After writing up the activities and health dimensions, you need to answer the question, how can these activities help in preventing substance use and abuse? Let's have 3-minute pause for our valuing. Stop and reflect on the concepts and ideas that are related to drugs. Make connections to prior knowledge or experience, and then complete the statements below. Did you learn something from this lesson? Let's find it out by answering the post test. Fact or bluff? Write fact if the statement is correct, and write bluff if the statement is not correct. For question number 1, decision making and problem solving are important areas in your life. Is it a fact or a bluff? Your timer starts now. And now let's reveal the correct answer. It's a fact. If you got the same answer, very good. Question number 2. Physical exercise helps body circulation and does not remove toxins. Is it a fact or a bluff? Let's reveal the correct answer. It's a bluff. If you got the same answer, congratulations! Question number 3. When adolescents view substances or drugs as harmful, they tend to decrease their drug usage. Is it a fact or a bluff? Okay, now, let's reveal the correct answer. It's a fact. If you got the same answer, congratulations! Question number 4. Being active in meaningful activities builds self-confidence and character. Is it a fact or a bluff? Let us now reveal the correct answer. It's a fact. If you got the same answer, very good. And for number 5, after patients have completed their rehabilitation program, they are finished with recovery. Is it a fact or a bluff? Let's reveal the correct answer. It's a bluff. If you got the same answer, congratulations! I hope you learned something from our discussion. See you on our next lessons. Thank you and God bless.